Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another transformation video. We have a mid-temp fade or mid-taper. It's different wherever you go. I just call it a mid-temp fade because it's on the temple. But first I want to start off by picking my client's hair out. After I pick my client's hair out, he don't want the fro no more, so I'm giving him a brush length haircut so he can get waves. So I have the one guard fully open, and I'm going with the grain. After I get it to the desired one guard length, I'm gonna start my first ball line. Instead of going straight, I have a straight ball line. I'm gonna try to make it a curved ball line. I'm just trying new things. Always trying to improve myself. So did a rainbow-like ball line. But after that, I get no guard, lever fully open, and go about a ½ inch. Then I get my one guard fully open, lever fully open, and go up another ½ inch. But as you can see, it's kind of blended in, and it's kind of blended in because I went with the one guard around his head fully open, so it's basically the same length, the size of the head, so it's not going to be. I got the two guard, and I'm just going through the motions. It's really not going to cut nothing because, like I said before, it's a 1.5 on top of his head, so I'm just going through the motions. Now we're going to attack that middle guideline. So I get my zero guard, lever fully open, and I'm starting below the line and flicking to the line. And all this is doing is softening the line. It's not going to take the line completely out. Since it's not going to take the line completely out, I'm going to come back and close the lever, and it's going to take the line completely out. I'm using my corners to this process. I'm using the full blade, just the corners, and it's going to be the same steps for the ball line. Lever halfway open, no guard, soften that line up, then I'm going to close it and take it completely out. And as I go up in the fade, I'm going to adjust the lever. For the neck taper in the back, how I start below the ears. That's just the reference how I do it. So I just start below the ears, and I do my ball line. And it's the same exact steps as the side taper, but I'm going about an inch because it's more of a bigger area. It's more you can work with. So I'll go about an inch. Like I previously said before, one guard fully open, but like you see, it's already blended in there. So I'm not going to use a two guard on the back of the hair because I didn't need it on the other side. So one guard. Then I'm going to get my zero guard fully open, and I'm going to soften that middle guideline up. It's the same exact steps as a side taper. Take it out. Same exact steps for the ball line also. The ball line was the hardest for me when I was starting, but the easiest way I learned how to do it was halfway, lever halfway, soften up, take it out, then adjust the lever and go up to that middle guideline to blend it all in. As you can see, my client has skin overhang in the back of his head. So I'm going to go down a guard size smaller, and I'm going to fully open it, and I'm going to just make it a smoother transition and debulk that area. And guess what? It's the same exact steps for the other side of the head. So I'm going to speed it up for y'all. And right now, I'm putting some styling foam on my client's hair just to lay it down because he had the fro before, so his hair is going all over the place. It's not trained, so put some styling foam in there and I'm gonna brush it down. After brushing down, I'm gonna put a do-rag on. I don't tie my clients' do-rags because it just feels weird and it's not right. So it don't feel right. So I'd use a wave cap and let's put it over it and blow dry it basically. I usually go about 1-2 minutes of blow drying the hair. I sped up in this video so it don't look as that fast, but I do like 1 to 2 minutes of blow drying. Then, as you can see, my client's hair is laid all down. So now I'm just gonna brush back through it. And I'm gonna get hairspray and spray my client's hairline to lock his hairline in place and all that overhang, lock it down. And I'm gonna use a brush and a blow dryer combination to dry it and to lock it down. Then I'm gonna go in with my client's vertical bars. After I do his vertical bars, I'm gonna go from the vertical bars to the middle of his forehead to complete the lineup. And I'm just taking my time, make sure it's as sharp as possible. And for behind the ear lineup, I start off with my straightaways. Once again, I'm taking my time. Then when I get up to the curve, I go to the corner of my trimmer and I just use it like a pencil and trace through it. Then I come back and clean it up. Right now, I'm using a brown magic pencil on my client. If you've seen my videos before, I do it all the time. Basically, what it's going to do, it's going to enhance the hairline more. It's going to make the air around his hairline a little lighter than his skin, so it makes the hairline pop more. That's all it does. And to do that, we're going to use your trimmers and go over the line and try to blend it and stretch it out. After that, I lay my client back and I get my straight razor, 45 degree angle, and stretch the skin. I don't use no shaving gel or shaving cream or anything like that. I like dry shaving. I feel like it gives us a better look. That's just personally my preference, but up to you. So when you're dry shaving, it's important to stretch the skin so you don't cut your client. And all I'm doing right now is some last minute detail work, and I can't stress this enough. This is the most important step to barbering, cutting hair. Like, everybody can do the fades, everybody can do the guidelines, but the detail work and the blend and how it all runs together and flows together, that's important. So I highly suggest always take your time doing detail work. That's the most important thing of the cut. Now that he already has a great cut, now I'm going to enhance it. So you don't enhance a bad cut, you enhance a good cut. So this is my first time using enhancements. I'm using the Beam Team Cordless compressor. Overall, I feel like it's a great compressor, especially the color. The color's super good. It stays in the hair longer. It's not a water-based product, so it don't wash out with a shower. It don't just come out like other products. And after that, I'm just making sure the hairline is sharp as possible and going over the hairline once more. As you can see, I got a little trigger happy on enhancements. This was my first time, so learning experience for me. So I'm only gonna get better the more I use it. So other than that, that's the cut. If you like it and you stay through this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.